Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story about Harlem. Harlem has a story. Harlem has a story. Now, part of this story, it includes the Sean and Sean connection. And how Harlem went from a solid, could be Black Wall Street area to a kind of soft, insecure, emotional area right outside of the Five Boroughs. A lot of these emotions in Harlem is caused by being outside of the Five Boroughs. You know, you're kind of right there, but you're not considered a borough. But shit, I'm from upstate. ROC all day, 585. You know what I'm saying? We deal with the same shit. We deal with the same shit when it comes to these boroughs and how they just make the boroughs as if the Five Boroughs is all of New York. No, the Five Boroughs is just the commercialized area of New York. Understand why they consider the boroughs. It ain't got nothing to do with the people. But, you know, you'll take these distinct 5 cities in New York because they're considered boroughs, and you blow these areas up because the land ain't worth shit. So you build these areas up to look like something because you don't mind building on that land because it ain't worth shit. See, but when you go upstate to where I'm from, the land is fertile. We buy them Great Lakes. You know, so we have an argument when you try to say like, oh, this area is better than this area, or this area is worth more than this area. We actually have an argument where I'm from. See, but Harlem, Harlem has been in competition with the Five Boroughs for years. Now Harlem, actually at one point Harlem had established itself. You know, you had Bumpy. You had that whole movement around the time where Harlem was getting to the point of establishing itself, but then, you know, it ain't too many like just solid motherfuckers out of Harlem like that. They're talented, they're gifted. Harlem is the art area when it comes to the arts. So you got singers, you know, you got a culture there. But when it just comes to solid people, they're emotional, they're insecure, they feel looked over because of the Five Boroughs. Feel looked over because of the Five Boroughs. So you had Bumpy, he tried to put it, but then once Bumpy left, you know, Harlem gets turned into something else purposely. Because there's no more solid motherfuckers coming up in Harlem to stand up like Bumpy. And then you got Big L. But what they do with Big L? Big L Solid motherfucker to come to stand up. What they do, they offer. Who they present you? Out of Harlem. Mace, Cam, Jim Jones. All them niggas up under who? Jay-Z, and Diddy, Sean and Sean Incorporated. Let me tell you a story about Harlem. Harlem killed its own savior. Rest in peace, the Big L. The only motherfucker that can pick up and really put y'all back on the map like that, them emotional motherfuckers get rid of. I'm talking about Diddy, Jay-Z, Mace. Mace even got a story out there about how Big L robbed him. That right there give a motherfucker a reason. But y'all from the same city. So why is Big L robbing you, Mace? Because you out here repping Harlem, but fucking with trannies? Maybe he knew that. Maybe he knew Diddy about you. Maybe he knew Diddy about Jay-Z. Maybe he understood the story why Dame wanted to sign him. See, but as soon as he go to Dame, look what they do. Same thing they did to Aaliyah. Aaliyah go to Dame, she gotta go. Big L go to Dame, he gotta go. Why? You know, Big L was on the track with Pop, and he went to Dame. That track Big L was on with Pop. Fire. Straight fire. Two of the best artists on one track. Fire. The only thing that track was missing was Biggie. But let's tell you a story about Harlem. The demise of Harlem. You got Sean and Sean at the forefront of it. Why do they hook up with Harlem? See, Harlem, they talk a lot. See, Dame from Harlem, but Dame silent. Even Dame, he talk a lot. It's just, you know, it's just how they are, how they feel. They talk. So you got to be careful with areas like that talk like that. They all talk like that. They talk a lot. So you got to be careful when you deal with it. You got to make sure which one of those like these motherfuckers that, out of all these motherfuckers that talk a lot, which ones are silent? It's hard. But you know, because these motherfuckers like the, you know, the what it is. Yeah, tell us what it really is though. Harlem, tell us what it really is. You say you don't fuck with Diddy. You say you don't fuck with Jay-Z. But y'all ain't putting out no music. Who fueling y'all shit? Only motherfucker. Are y'all sleeping with the Jews? Nah, the Jews wouldn't play with motherfuckers like that. Y'all not the high level of puppeteers. Harlem. Hey, y'all better grab y'all shit back from these lame ass niggas. Because they representing Harlem. They not representing. Hey, I don't know how y'all feel about y'all city. How much pride other people got. I know Dame got pride. But Harlem looking real pussy right now. And I'm gonna tell you this, I'm from upstate. I hear y'all talking ill like upstate, that ain't really New York. Nigga, how about Harlem ain't really New York, motherfucker? Look at what y'all doing. Y'all get rid of the motherfuckers in Harlem that's really New York. R.I.P. Big L. Y'all blackballed Dame. I guess I should be saying R.I.P. Dame too. But he's still pushing. He's still pushing. He ain't dead yet, even though his teeth falling out. Harlem. Why you think Diddy attached himself? He attached himself to motherfuckers like him. Harlem is full of a bunch of broken boys. From young. The people don't know that. They full of them. Why you thinking Diddy attached himself to him? Harlem full of broken boys. From young. Why you think Diddy and Jay-Z attached them? Because they know they can control them niggas. Look at Jim Jones. Dumbass. Look at Cam. Talk too much. Look at Mace. He ain't said shit else about Diddy since he been locked up. Why? Why Cam on live? Like, this is not even allegedly. Cam live on their show with Mace sitting right there. Oh, there was a dude doing it in Mace's room. I was just wondering why it was in his room. Why the fuck you think it was in his room? He forgot. He either forgot you were coming over, or he didn't know you were gonna be invited over, or he was drugged when that bitch got left in there, so he ain't know it was in there. But come on. How many males that you walked into their bathroom and you found a dildo? Come on, man. But we ain't gonna act like Cam don't know why it was in there. Are we gonna really act like Cam didn't know why it was in there? Oh, no, that was Diddy shit. Oh, okay, so Diddy was using this shit on you, Mace? Come on, man, we ain't even gonna bring up. Come on, man. You was in the car, you wouldn't get out the fucking car. See, I bumped your music, Mace. I fucked with Mace. I bumped his music. I ain't bumping for long, no. You wouldn't even get out the car. You and Bobby Valentino the same motherfucker. You kind of look related. But before you talk shit about where I'm from, knowing damn well you know the real about where I'm from, ROC. Come clean about where you from. Come clean about if Harlem really wanted with upstate ROC, nigga. Cause you know you don't. And the motherfucker that run y'all, Jay-Z and Diddy, they know they don't. That's where they get their goons from, nigga. What the fuck you mean? I ain't playing. I know my city. And I ain't saying we ain't got no food game, cause Tay Diggs, Tay Diggs. He out my city. Flamer. But run up on Tay Diggs, bro. That's all I gotta say. Run up on Tay Diggs, and I bet you he handle you though. I bet you he handle you. We ain't never hear nobody running up on Tay Diggs like that. Tay Diggs, he don't even look friendly outside of acting, and he's a Fruit Loop. He's flaming, but he don't look friendly outside of acting, outside of that little fake laugh he got during the interview. The fucking difference, bro. T. Diggs don't talk like that. Neither. Cause we ain't from Harlem. We ain't from outside the 5 boroughs searching for an identity. I'll tell you a story about Harlem. Up in Harlem. What's going on? Up in Sean and Shine Incorporated. Up in Harlem. But you know what? Dame ain't fucking with him. Big L, he was fucking with Jay-Z for a little bit, but then realized, and you know what? Now he's dead. Based off what he realized. Like, oh, he was just murdered in the subway. It was about this, that, and the other. Man, come on, man. Big L lost his life because he was about to sign with Dame. And they was about to put Harlem back on the map like Bumpy did, but in a whole nother manner, because if you watch Frank Lucas right before Bumpy died and what he said, everything that he done was irrelevant because these motherfuckers own the block. And then he had a heart attack. He had a heart attack after a revelation of realizing everything he done, everything he built was in vain because he ain't own the block. He ain't own no land. He had jewelry, he had cars, he had all this shit, but he ain't own the block that he repped. Heart attack. All the work I've done in vain. Heart attack. Now maybe that's just the movie. But that's enough pressure and enough stress to realize all the work you've done in life is in vain because of some information that you didn't know. And everything you've done once you die was going to get stripped away from your people. Why? You had no real predecessor. Frank Lucas come in, and what happened to him? He ain't do nothing but follow the same shit you did. He ain't buy no land. The only land he bought was for the house for his mama. According to the movie. I'm pretty sure that happened in real life too, because that's what niggas do. They ain't buying no land. They may buy a house for their mom, and that may be the only time they purchase an acre or so. That's if their mom want to leave where she from, though. Other than that, they gonna have to go there and buy that land. Because grandma ain't trying to leave, mama ain't trying to leave all the time. Because they attached to the land. So Frank Lucas, in that Frank Lucas movie, right before it got into the gusto, you got Bumpy Johnson in that store telling Frank Lucas about how everything he done was in vain. Basically because he don't own none of the block, even though he run the block. But how can I really run the block when I don't own the block? And then I also got to think about all the years, did I really want to keep the police in my pocket? But I got to. Because they own the block. Well, the police don't own the block, but the government do. That's what the police work for. So in order for me to keep my business running, which is, so to speak, an illegal business, but they let Bumpy stay free. Why? Because he paying them off, just like Frank Lucas is paying them off, just like at the top of the Crips and the Bloods, they getting paid off, like all that gang shit, dead from the beginning. I don't give a fuck with all the names, Pyru, the Mexican shit, the Crips and the Bloods, all that shit, the 60, 60 rolling 40s. People still want to sit here and rep these games like you ain't even start this shit. This ain't even your, so to speak, game. And you repping this shit like shit full of snitches. The shit full of what I say about Harlem? The shit full of broken boys. That's what gang life is full of. Broken boys. I'll be damned if I join anything where you gotta beat me up for me to be a part of it. I ain't, I'm crazy. That I got to murder a motherfucker that I don't even know just to be part of it. Or I got to do some whole ill shit. Nah, bro. Let me tell you a story about Harlem. Shut the fuck up. Until you keep Cam and Mace and Jim Jones being your voices, shut the fuck up. Cause Cam and Mace and Jim Jones sodomized and feminized. And they don't give a fuck about their city outside of them saying, I'm from Harlem. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Our bitch ass bet. So nobody seen Cam running from the niggas around the car. Nobody seen his ass running from the niggas. Nobody seen Cam running with the Nassers showed up at the studio. Cam hop up and run, but oh, you gangster. Oh. I'm about this life. Oh, Cam, he played that shit in the movie. Now people, oh, Cam gangster. No, that's just the act. That nigga scary as fuck. I'm saying another thing about upstate, man. When y'all niggas fugazi like the way y'all is, don't say shit else about upstate. You shouldn't say shit else about anybody on that gangster shit because neither you or Mace, I know, oh, Mace was out there. He was out there at 5'6". Why was he out there? Did he want to be out there? Was he out there because he really wanted to be out there because it was really like that? Get the fuck out of here, man.